Welcome to a video replay by Jin. Um, Here I'm in the German Tier 10 ground attack and just showing everybody what this plane can do, number one, and also I figured I'd walk people through with a kind of a narrative of my thought process. So anyhow, just getting started here, Tier 9 and 10 match. Um, there is, on the other side, there's a 262 HE2 human player. The rest is unfortunately bots. And here, um, I'm actually just trying to probe the enemy, seeing if I can spot the enemy GA, because if you can, I find if you're playing GA, especially these German ground attack, which are kind of more like low-flying heavies, I think one of their main missions is in fact to destroy the enemy ground attack first and foremost. So that's what I'm doing here. Taking on the IL-40P, which happens to be the only tier 10 on the enemy team, and it is a bot, a standard bot no less. And I am just going to finish him off. And I think I saw the other ground attack towards the ship, so I'm going to veer that direction and hunt him down. My thought usually is if you can kill GA, then every point they were going to score, it's almost as if you scored yourself. So by killing two GAs, you can actually, especially if you're playing GAs, you can put a lot of pressure on the fighters for later in the game. If I had to chase the fighters, that obviously wouldn't work. So here I am, I'm just attacking the secondary GA. And he's veering in, taking some AA, but again, I'm in a tier 10 GA, so it's not that bad. Killed him. Now I'm thinking about hitting those ships, although what ends up happening is I see I have a single bot plane that has two enemy planes on him, and they're coming down to my level. So this is a good opportunity for me at this point to forgo the ships and actually continue an offensive. At first I look at trying to target the HG3, but then this F84 just looks too scrumptious. So I knock him out, and then I end up turning my attention to the HG2. So now here I'm starting to stall out. I've still got my bombs. I could just drop them, but I think I need to keep them. So that other bot HG2 I think can keep him busy while I go ahead and try to get rid of my bombs. Maybe score some ground points here. Um, Not a good angle of approach on attack. So here I realize I have to not only shoot some of these warships in addition to the bombs. So but I want to get rid of my bombs so that I'm as nimble as I possibly can be. Because at this point, as you can see, we are down, and so I don't know what's going to end up transpiring. So in my mind, I'm looking at the counter. Want to increase that best I can. I figure once those fighters are done with the bots, they're going to head my way. Again, I don't do a very good job here of lining up my ground targets. I think in part I'm hesitating, not sure if I should maybe take off or go after them right this moment. So anyways, this is really bad ground attack in my opinion. But I go ahead and turn my attention back to the ground attack because we need some points. We're down by 10. Can take out two of these warships real quick. Now I'm really starting to think about stringing out the enemy so they don't come at me. Those are 4 fighters, so they don't come at me all at the same time. In which case, that would be a, you know, almost certain loss. Or it would be a very difficult situation. So I'm gonna try to hide here for a second. I know the bots sometimes they get fooled, sometimes they don't. I'm looking at that FJ1, keeping him selected. Now I see he sees me. So I don't. I thought about running, continue running, but the way I thought I would get caught before I got to my next AA group. So I'm gonna go ahead and face him. Now I shoot the FJ1 to get him turning now, but I want to get that F2H out. He is the highest health enemy that can actually take me out. Um, at this point, one real life heavy enemy opponent and two very hurt light fighters. So I'm going to let my tail gunner here do some work. I'm going to kind of duck behind this mountain here, so I almost crashed there, but I keep it together. And I just keep my rear gunner on that enemy. And now it's just the heavy. Considering his life, how much life he has there, I realize I have this one at this point. So I go ahead and decide to score a couple more ground target points. And he put too much distance between he and I, so this is really going to be a pretty easy kill. And there's 7 kills and a Clostermann's. So anyhow, just thought I'd not put music to it, but actually narrative. Hope you enjoyed it.